Hey guys, what's up? This is Bobby from One More Fitness. And I wanted to take today to show you three of my favorite ab exercises. And I thought it'd be a great idea because summer's coming. People want flat abs. People want toned abs. So I'm gonna show you my three. But before I do that, I just want to little clarification. Back when I was working at Workout World, you'd always see people on the ab machines, and they would just spend a lot of time on that. And a lot of people are misinformed with the fact that those abs machines, all that's going to do is build the muscle underneath your abs here. All those machines aren't too good too because they cause you to flex your lower back, and they just really beat up your lower back more than actually activating your abdominal muscles. So if you have a lot of fat over your stomach, so if you're carrying a lot of fat in your midsection, you got to really focus on the foundation stuff. If you diet, that I talk about, you have to really focus on workouts that are going to burn calories and create like a post metabolic effect, like interval training and effective strength training work, and that's going to help you burn the fat. But this stuff will get your abs really strong. It will give you great posture, and then when you lose that body fat, you're going to have a very toned, flat abs here. Okay, so here's my three. So the first thing I got for you guys is Renegade rows, all right? One of my favorites here, and all these exercises are basically anti-extension exercises, so that's just a fancy way of saying I'm basically going to hold like a plank push-up position here, okay? And basically I either move my arms and my legs, when I move my arms and my legs, I pretty much want to keep my torso stiff, and I don't want to let my back dip, okay? And if I use my abs to fight that, my abs get a tremendous work here. They get stressed. They grow harder. Okay. So with most of these things, we don't want to see that lower back dip here. Okay. So a couple tips for this is squeeze your glutes really tight, and then when you do the lifting part or the hard part, exhale, go sss, and that's just going to really engage your abs real tight. So first one, like I said, Renegade row. So plank position, push-up position. Push myself away. I want to squeeze my butt real tight. I'm going to bring this to my chest, resist rotation. You notice between my hips, guys, is that I'm not going to turn here. Okay? I'm staying very strong and resisting that rotation. Okay? One of my favorite exercises to get some arm work, core work, definitely some glute work. Okay? Another one I really like is the rollout. Okay? And basically it's the same thing here. I want to start by getting my hips down, squeeze my butt, and make sure that lower back doesn't dip, just like we talked about, okay? And as I roll out, move my arms over my head, make sure that rib cage stays in, that back stays flat. When I get to my end range, I'm gonna take a big exhale, like a snake sound. And what that's gonna do for me, that's gonna pull my abs in, engage my abs. So, get here, get butt down, squeeze my butt, go all the way out as far as I can. And that will be different for like everyone, and then pull back in. Okay, again, all the way out, squeeze your butt, don't let that back dip. And come back in, okay? And as weird as that snake sounds, it works your abs tremendously. It's definitely worth looking like a full over. My last one is basically a dead bug. It looks pretty easy, but it's actually really challenging. I'm going to lie on my back, head on the floor, arms over my head, and basically get my knees above my hips and maintain that position, okay? And the goal here is not to arch my back here. So I want to drive my lower back to the ground as hard as I can so it doesn't arch, okay? I'm going to show you two versions. A version where I can just stay still, and a version where I'm going to alternate dropping one heel to the ground and one thumb to the ground. So, first version, just get here, chin in. I'm just going to get here. I'm going to drive my back to the ground as hard as I can. This is easy. We can always go here. Okay, now, key here, guys, is keep these knees below the hips here, because this is easy. My abs don't have to work hard. But once I stop bringing my knees here, I have to work really hard to drive my back into the ground. So I can hold this for like an isometric, maybe 30, 60 seconds. Then once I get effective at this, I can actually start moving my limbs so I can extend that leg, okay? Now the hard part here is keeping that back on the ground the whole time, okay? And then I come back and I do the other side. And watch for it. As you do this, make sure this knee doesn't come forward and go over your stomach, okay?